All right, everyone. Here goes my very first attempt at an actual video to post on YouTube. I've posted some other things before, but nothing purposefully shot to be on YouTube. I'm gonna do a little afternoon fishing session here. I brought just a couple poles and some baits, and we're gonna get a shot down here on one of the little creeks. See what happens. So here goes nothing. Stick with me. All right, let's rig up some rods here. One, we're just gonna put a hard bait, and the other one I already have a little Senko style rubber worm. Let's try something like this little micro. All right, let's close up and head out. All right, let's start down here at this little creek. I have not had the best of luck down here. I usually go fishing for largemouth bass, and I've caught a few down here, but not a ton. We'll give her a go and see what's happening today. Beautiful weather here, about 75. Not too much of a breeze. Not bad for a winter day. Let's start throwing this little micro. See if we can come across something that's interested in biting. Nice clear water. I don't see much action down here though. Let's see if we can get something to bite. If I'm being honest, I don't throw hard baits very often. I usually get fed up with it and switch to my soft plastics pretty quickly. And part of why I don't throw hard baits very often is because down here in Florida, anything and everything you can imagine is in this water to get hung up on. I'm sure like everywhere else in the country, but just saw a swirl over there. Let's give that a hit one more time. We'll see what we get. Usually got to put a little slower retrieve on it in the winter. They're not as interested in the winter. I pretty much strictly throw just artificial though. Just to me, it's just way easier than having to stop by the bait store every time I go out fishing. Let's see if we can get some on this before we move a little bit. This place used to have a ton of fish, but we had some hurricanes and storms come through over the last few years and has blown a lot of this out. They've done a good job of coming down through here and trying to clean it, but I think a lot of the fish moved on. Craziest thing is this looks fishy. Y'all can see this. There should be plenty of fish in here, but just recently there hasn't been a lot. I'm sure most of you guys are like me and would always rather catch fish than not, but honestly, it's just about getting out of the house and doing something. And if I can't be out jeeping or four-wheeling or going to a race or something, this is my go-to spots. Little fishing. A couple more casts and back to my soft plastic where I'm comfortable. called treble hooks, but I certainly call them treble hooks because good luck with these things. I'm just showing all the best parts of my day. Getting hung at the bank, throwing into trees. I know what some of y'all are saying right now. You're saying, why don't you throw a frog? And I'm going to tell you, not one single time in this chain of waters right here have I caught anything off of a frog. And this ties into several different canals, and I've never caught anything off a frog in these canals. Hitting lily pads, hitting grass, nothing. Never even a bite. Probably because I'm not throwing it right. Because I'm just an amateur fisherman. I like it, I have a good time at it. But I am not good at it, necessarily. If I do get one in this grass with this lighter tackle, I'm gonna have a good time. I always throw just straight braid, but I'm throwing lighter tackle right now. Lighter reel, lighter rod for these little ponds and creeks around here. If I go to the big lakes over in the center of the state, I'll usually take bigger setup. Oh, there's a baby gator. Mostly to us people here in Florida, we couldn't care less about gators. Usually the only problem they are for us is they'll, I threw right over his back with that worm, so as soon as I go across, he just dove at it. I was not trying to do that. Oh, got me one. Got me one. Oh, no. 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 Oh, no. He let it go. Dang it. Let's try that again. I don't know if he's going to bite again. He didn't get hooked. Let's see if he'll bite again. I got distracted because of that gator that I did not mean to throw over. All right, one more cast. I don't think it's going to come back, but we'll try one last time. And it's time to move on. Dang it. As I was saying earlier, they're more of a we leave you alone, you leave us alone kind of thing. The young ones especially like to chase your bait if you're out fishing. So you generally got to get out of the area to get them to quit chasing your bait. Thankfully, I've never hooked one. All right, maybe we can make our way over here. Get under this bridge a little bit. It'll be a little noisy, but... All right, let's try under here. Not with the micro though, we're gonna throw the soft plastic. See lots of little bait fish, but I don't see any swirls or any movements of anything bigger, so we'll try right up in here. This is the back side of where that bass was hanging out. We got a heavy dose of rain last night. I'm surprised this is running so clear. But it had been a while since we had gotten any rain. That was a horrible bank shot cast. Let's try underhanded here. There we go. A little better. Goodness. Just that one bite. Is that going to be it for today? That would be a cool bite if I got it, because I can see the whole thing. I can see him coming after it. Water's so clear. That red and black color I've had my best luck with down here in Florida. Let's give it another try. Give it another try. There we go. This redo that. I'll delete that from the video. I had the camera off, but y'all just missed the silent cast. If there was one that was going to get a fish, that should be it. That thing went in the water like a 10-point diver. Damn. Well, I'm really not dressed to go bushwhacking over through there. So I guess I'll head up the creek a little bit, or actually down the creek, past where we were fishing down there. See if we can get any luck down there. Stay tuned, peeps.